Howdy guys, it's Abby and welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since I've done a vlog, but I've been super busy. So if you didn't know, I have been making face masks and that's kind of gotten out of hand. So I am going to update you on kind of what's been going on, how things are going, and really, if you see like any angle of this room that's like kind of bad, I'm gonna clean it soon, hopefully, once I get the mask thing situated like I'm gonna talk about. So I started with my masks on my website. You can see like out the door there. I started with the mask on my website and they kind of got some traction, but really the only people that can find my website are if they get like a direct link from somebody, because it doesn't really show up in like search, or so it was mostly people that know me or followed my shop on Instagram or Facebook. So I decided to put some on Etsy, because Etsy is kind of like its own search engine, which is literally what it is, just a search engine for like small businesses. And so I put them on there and they took off. My analytics were absolutely crazy for the few days there, and I made quite a bit of sales, and actually I think like almost 150 sales, which was crazy. But it just kind of got out of hand really fast, and I was taking more time to like update my inventory and to like keep up with the back end side of it, that I wasn't actually like having time to make the masks, or like I was rushing every day to get to the post office to get them mailed out, and it was just kind of stressful. So I decided to take them off of Etsy temporarily, and I'm going to be just listing them on there as a only ones that I have already pre-made. So the plan was to have them, like, that was the plan all along, to have them pre-made, but I just sold so many, and it's like this, I didn't really want to miss a sale, which is kind of like you're gonna have to decide between the two. Like, do you want to miss a sale, or do you want to, like, have more time? And anyways, so I just was listing all of the ones that I had materials for, and then I was making them as people were ordering them. But that got old really quickly, and I just need to make them and then list the ones that I have made and then like ship them out, because that trying to make them after people order them and trying to get them out at a timely manner, because people need masks like now, and I don't want people to be like ordering one and then waiting forever, because I was working on it. So, but I am going to take that time to work on the design a little bit. So I did post this on my Instagram stories. It's probably a little while ago now that you are seeing this, but I fixed the design a little bit that I think can be a little bit better, and I wore my new one. I made a new one for myself and wore it around for a little bit yesterday, and it barely, like, I mean, I won't say 100% did not fog my glasses, but it was like probably 99% effective at not fogging my glasses. So I will show you. So what I did was put this little extra piece on the back, because I was just sewing a metal piece on the inside of the fabric here, but I decided to put this flannel. I have a ton of flannel left over from like cloth wipes and stuff, so I thought that'd be a good idea to use some of that. And I have these metal pieces, so these are what are going in like the nose part, and these, like, they're not gonna cut you if you touch the edge, but they're kind of sharp. So I think that that having that extra layer over top will help a little bit. And I am probably going to increase the price just a little bit to make up for the time that it takes to make that little extra piece, but I think it'd be worth it. I'm setting the camera down because you're probably getting like motion sick from doing that in my hair. I just washed it last night, so it's always a little frizzy the first day. But I do need to get back on track with my regular upload schedule. So today I have a video going up. I haven't edited it yet, so I need to do that after I'm done filming here. But I've been trying to stay consistent, because it's like the #1 thing on YouTube. If you're wanting to like get any traction at all, you need to be consistent. So I missed like almost a week because I was just so busy with the masks, and yeah, anyways. And also, a big problem that I'm having right now is my supplier. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's my supplier for like 98% of the stuff that I had, like aside from masks, was from Joann's. And they have started selling face masks at a very, very low price, which sounds good in theory, but it's just like a huge slap in the face to creators who are making face masks. And like I'm not just me, but like there are at least thousands of people across states and other countries that are making their living right now selling masks because their income has been cut in other places and people need face masks. So there's a huge demand for people that know how to sew to make face masks because literally everybody needs one or multiple. So Joann's has started selling them at a significantly lower price than other makers are selling them for, which is frustrating for two reasons. Number one, that's undercutting us and, basically taking business away from people who buy their supplies to make the masks themselves. They could have said, like maybe made a partnership with Etsy or something to like connect people with independent makers, and instead they have chosen to sell them themselves. And number two, ever since this pandemic first started, they immediately sold out of elastic and a lot of their like regular cotton fabric that you would use to make a mask. And a lot of people was like, wow, then people are really like selling, buying all the elastic and stuff. Well, it wasn't people, it was Joann's. They took their stock of elastic and supplies away from people who are making masks. Like at first everybody was making them to, for healthcare workers out of their own pocket, and now people are needing to make them to, make money, and then also to supply them for everyday people because everybody needs one now. So it's just really, really frustrating, and that plus other like customer service problems and the fact that Etsy, I didn't say Etsy, the fact that Joann's is not sourcing their materials in an ethical way. I am just cutting them out of Cruelty Free Stitchery, so I am not going to be getting any of my materials from Joann's anymore. So that means all of my brightly colored, printed, fun patterned flannel is like what I have is it. I'm not going to be restocking anymore, which is a huge bummer because literally nobody else has flannel as cheap, but also as many prints as Joann's. Like, Joann's is pretty much it for flannel. I mean, Hobby Lobby, so I used to work at Hobby Lobby, okay, and their flannel sucks, and it just got really pilly really fast, and it just looked like, even on the shelf before anybody even used it, it just like looked gross. Like I wouldn't want to use it for my products, and because Joann's flannel was really nice and soft and didn't like pill up as much until you washed it like several times. So and nobody else has the selection of prints either. Like places that have flannel prints, it's mostly like just baby stuff. But then Joann's had like, that black cat design that was really popular, the llamas. I'm just like going crazy right now because on top of the masks and trying to figure out where to get supplies. I mean, I have a lot of flannel right now, but I had been waiting on Joann's to restock their solid color flannel, but they never did. Like, it's been months since pretty much all of their solid colors have been out of stock. So, which actually I found out it's probably because of one of my like quote unquote competitors or somebody else that sells flannel stuff. Because I do follow them on my social media because like anyways. But I follow them on social media or on Instagram, and they've been like, which is awesome for them, like, because they make similar products that I do, and they have like a physical store, and they also have like huge warehouses and production facilities where they make the stuff. So it's not like they're not a one-horse kind of person like me. They're a big company, a larger small business than I am, that is making like unpaper towels, cloth wipes, cotton rounds, that kind of stuff. And they've been posting like, oh, just got all this new solid color fabric. So I'm like, oh, that's probably where it came from, is Joann. That's why I can't get any. But it's just good for them that they're buying it, or they're like making the sales. But I don't know, I'm rambling at this point. But I have come up with a few new products to launch hopefully later this year. I am slowly getting the materials in. Every fabric store right now is kind of on a delay because everybody's making masks. And I'm just like, I'm all over the place in this video. I haven't vlogged in a while, if you can tell. But yeah, so today it's Friday. I'm probably posting this like way after this, but so it is May 29th. So I will probably, after I'm filming this, I'm going to edit that one video, and then I'm going to start making the masks, and then maybe tomorrow or Monday I'll start working on some of the new products, because once I get stuff in the mail, I just leave it and let it sit for a couple days and without even touching it, so I don't have to, like, I don't know, I just feel like I should do that. Instead of like, how am I going to disinfect fabric, you know? So if I just let it sit for a while, it should be fine. But I like don't even want to touch the package or anything. I'll like bring the package in the house and then leave it sit and wash my hands. So other than that, I've been like just with the news, and especially like the news right now at this moment. I'm not going to get into like what's happening because I'm sure you know, but it's just really tiring and hard to cope. I mean, I don't know, because it doesn't like, it's not directly affecting me, but I'm so empathetic and I feel for other people, and I part of my personality, so if you care about the Enneagram, I'm a 6 wing 9, and the 9's kind of taking over right now. Like, I just want everybody to get along and everybody to be like, you know, on the same page, and what's happening right now is the exact opposite of that, like chaos. So yeah, but I'm doing what I can, speaking up when I can, but I'm not sure. It's difficult. Like this morning I tried to get up and I was like, I'm gonna get up at like 9 o'clock, it's gonna be great. I woke up at 9 o'clock, but then I laid in bed until like 11 looking at the news and seeing what all was happening and stuff that had happened overnight, and I'm just... Another update though, I did get a phone call from Tin for about a minute and a half this past Sunday. So that's the first time that I talked to him on the phone since he left for basic training. So we've been like sending letters back and forth, but he's actually like, it took, I think like a month and a half. They had to wait before they even started training. So for a little bit, the military suspended new recruits, but now they're kind of bringing them back, and it's a little bit different process. So he's not getting to experience like the full thing, but they're basically just doing everything in basic training except the things that require them to have to like be close or touch each other. But anyways, I'm in, like, going back to Joann's, so I did place an order with them like right before I found that out. So, and they won't let you cancel orders, which is ridiculous. Like, if it's gonna take them, they know it's gonna take them weeks, why can't you cancel? Like, I don't understand. But then I got an email saying that 2 of the 8 bolts of fabric that I ordered weren't in stock. So I ordered a whole bolt of this that I'm almost out of, this muslin that I put on the back of masks, and I've only got like I don't know how much I have left, like 1, 2, 3, probably like 4 yards, so it'll last me for a little bit. But I did order some from Mood Fabrics, so this came with 25 yards and there's only 4 left, so I've used the entire thing for just face masks, nothing else. And then I ordered a couple of new prints and some solid colors. So people have been asking for solid colors. I did have a solid black, or I still do. So, but yeah, any new orders on Etsy are going to be, actually any new orders period probably are going to be with a new design. So, but I have sold out of a lot of the prints that I originally offered, because basically everything, I didn't really buy any fabric prints. Like, it's kind of all that I had. I bought the solid black, but that's it. So, which I haven't really been able to get a hold of fabric anyways. So basically everything that I had was just like stuff that I had laying around, and that my mom found some fabric that she had bought for other stuff that I was able to use. So I'm not like running low, but a lot of like the popular prints are kind of gone, which is good, but it also stinks because then the other stuff is not going to sell as well. But I did order some that I think people will like, that I think people will like. I can't talk today. I'm not sure how long the lighting probably keeps going in and out. I'm not sure how long this is going to persist. Like, if people are going to need masks for like months and months and months, or people are just going to stop caring about them, because there are some places that I can order really good prints from, but the turnaround time to get the fabric is like weeks to months waiting. So, because I ordered almost a month ago, like a little bit less than a month ago, I ordered some fabric from this company that prints on demand, and they have a very eco-friendly business model, and only like they don't keep stock, they just print stuff on demand. So and there's like hundreds of thousands of prints to choose from. So which just thinks that they don't have flannel. The way they print doesn't work on flannel or something. So, but I ordered some to make new products with, like I'm gonna make different kind of scrunchies and some different types of bags. And maybe I will take you along on like developing one of the products. Maybe I think that would be a cool thing to do. But I ordered that fabric and it's still not here. I know somebody, one of my Twitter people, I don't know what you call them, but I was talking to them and they said that they ordered right before me, so theirs already shipped. So I'm thinking mine should ship soon. I guess that's about it for today. I don't really know what else I could talk about, and I realized just now that I probably should have turned around the other way so that the light is coming out. You know, I don't know, just hopefully, I don't know if you've listened to this long, but that's about it. Let me know if you want to see anything related to small business, or if you have any questions about product development or anything like that, and I will try to answer that in a video. And give this video a thumbs up if that was interesting, and subscribe so you don't miss any other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.